first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final two bring us as we're off in Week 9? And able to get this out to the 25.
Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Christian McCaffrey
decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. They just do get the play off. Now Bridgewater. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Juan Thornhill. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line. So far this season, this defense has had their issues against the pass, so that's a great sign for them to get the early pick.
Yeah, confidence builder for them and an absolute shock for the quarterback because he went into it. He saw the numbers we saw. He watched them on tape. I think he came into this one thinking this is going to be a big day, and it very well could be. But early in this one, advantage defense.
First and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Damian Williams with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Chiefs are going to take a first-quarter lead. And his kick is good to make it 7-0 KC.
Chiefs 7.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Now he'll escape to his right. Now he's hit, and Bridgewater loses the football. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. A disappointing end of the sequence there. He was starting to turn nothing into something, and then he lost the football.
And sometimes things get lost in the transition. And what I mean by that is you go from being a passer to a runner. And at a certain point, once you cross the line of scrimmage, you're strictly a runner now. There's no more downfield threat. Make sure you take care of the football while you're traversing downfield.
Mecole Hardman, the intended target. And now it's 2nd down. To throw again. Kim. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Brian Burns in there to get him. It's a loss of 5. The Panthers turn to their nickel set here as they get ready for 3rd down.
Check. March 47. March 47. I got one. 47's the mic. Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone. Strong coverage by Carolina. And on we go to 4th down. He punted 5 times in the win last week as this one's away. And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback.
Their own 20-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down. That was a lightning-fast decision that time. He just caught it and got rid of it.
Because he saw his guy was going to be open immediately. So he took the R, the run, out of the play. He took the O, the option, out of the play, and immediately got to the pass.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
And there's Christian McCaffrey with another run CMC as he's known in the Carolina area. Easily the most productive running back in the league last season. 2,392 yards from scrimmage. He's just so dangerous every time he gets the football. Whether you hand it to him, throw it to him out of the backfield, just imagine if they have the guts to let him return kicks as well. This guy is a true triple threat.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Panther first down.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Over out of bounds right at the 25. 11 yards and a Panther first down.
Gain of 11 on the play. First down, Carolina.
Bridgewater on first down. Letting one go deep for the end zone. He was looking to get that one to DJ Moore, but it'll be 2nd down.
What we've seen so far in this game, they are not going to allow a big shot over the top. You can have whatever you want underneath. They'll give you that, but they're not going to let you beat them deep.
On 2nd down, McCaffrey. And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or 2 because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
Bridgewater. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Juan Thornhill. First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Dante Jackson picks it.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
Bridgewater and the Panthers going to come up here 1st and 10 at their own 37. Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up 2nd. A false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. McCaffrey following the penalty. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. It's a 5-yard pickup, so essentially they get the penalty yardage back, and it's back to 2nd and 10.
5-yard gain brings up 2nd and 10.
Bridgewater. Oh, and Bridgewater intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked off near the 42. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. So after the INT, here's Mahomes. And he checks this one down to Williams. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Mahomes. And going deep for Hill. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Thus far, they have been able to move the line of scrimmage very well in the running game. Almost felt like they said in the huddle, can you guys pass protect? Let's take a big shot downfield. Didn't get it on that one, but they may come back to it again.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
He gets this away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Bridgewater going to give this to McCaffrey. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41.
This defense is really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
On 2nd and 12, Bridgewater. Anderson loses the football. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble. Defensively, well done to jar that free. I'll tell you what, though, offensively, he's got to be lucky after the catch and the fumble that didn't go too far away from him.
And the way the football is shaped, it's not built to bounce true, is it? It can squirt in any direction and move in any way. He was so lucky. Thank his lucky stars, he was able to get that one back.
The good news, they kept the ball. Bad news, it's 3rd and long. Now Bridgewater. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up fourth down.
Fourth down.
So on fourth down, kicking it away here, Michael Pilardi. Tyreek Hill back deep for Kansas City. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And a nice job here on special teams. This will be down inside the 10 at the 8-yard line.
Their own 8-yard line.
Absolutely love the flexibility of these punters. Their leg drive, able to get it way up in the air, and that allows their punt team to get down there and down it inside the 10 because they've had some time.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team, and that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off at the 19. And he'll be brought down around the 7-yard line.
By the Panthers.
They had him back deep, got the interception, and now they start inside the 10.
Partner forgets starting inside the red zone. They're inside the green zone. From the 10-yard line in, a lot of teams call it that because that's the money zone. Get it into the end zone and make your cash.
Looking to find a lane, but he can't land in at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, but it sets up second and goal.
Leads to second and goal at the Chiefs' 7-yard line.
They'll try again here from the 7 on second and goal. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. They'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is third and goal. Out of the gun, Bridgewater. And it'll be caught in the end zone for the Carolina touchdown by DJ Moore.
Touchdown.
DJ Moore with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Panthers are now an extra point away from tying up this game.
At 7.
Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown, so 7-7 the score as they begin first and 10. They begin the drive with Williams. And he finds some space past the 25 to the 27. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5 at the 27-yard line.
I'm going back to you.
And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. So the delay of game penalty moves it back 5. That makes it second and 10. Mahomes now to throw. Being chased out left. And this is going to be incomplete.
Mahomes.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
An incomplete pass on second down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10.
March 47. March 47. Hey, D-line, let's get in there. Let's get in there. 15.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. And going deep for Hill. And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. T.J. Green with a pick. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line.
Intercepted.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
This is McCaffrey on the give. And some room to roam now. The 20. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. 34 yards there and a first down.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. A quick throw by Bridgewater, and that's complete. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina.
Touchdown.
DJ Moore. His 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Panthers have taken the lead. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Panthers 14, Chiefs 7.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Here's Mecole Hardman. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10. At their own 21-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula to get them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
That one 28 yards on the ground.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter. 14-7.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. It's Shaq Thompson here with a pick. And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line.
At their own 42-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Now, their last 2 drives both ending in touchdowns. It's got them this 14-7 lead.
And it looks to me, and I think you're probably seeing the exact same thing, they're in an ideal spot now to create some separation. The way that they're functioning on offense now, they can create a pretty good gap. Allows their defense to play with a little more verve and confidence.
That big article in the paper this morning about them stringing possessions together for consecutive touchdowns. Well, right here, they're trying to make it 3 in a row. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
And there's a catch by Christian McCaffrey, and he plays a huge role in the passing attack. He's caught over 100 passes each of the last 2 years. So he is a defense's nightmare because how do you identify him before the snap on every play? Is he a running back? Is he a receiver? Do you guard him with a defensive back, a linebacker? Whatever you do, he tends to have the answer himself and ends up making big plays.
Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
53's the mark. 53. Check 53. I got you. I got you. 36. 36. Check 3. Check 3. Check 3.
And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Bridgewater from the gun on third down. And that's complete to McCaffrey. And shedding the tackle, and now some room. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Give him 18. It's a Carolina first down.
First down, Carolina.
Hey, Mike's 50. Mike's 50. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
Bridgewater now looking to throw on first. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. An agile move, but not a huge gain. Dropped at the 25. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short gain.
He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10. Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. Now the Panthers going to signal for their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action.
Let's go, defense. Out of time. It's out of time. Check 53's the mark. Check 53's the mark. I got you. 53's the mark. 53. Check 53. That's the pass. 53's the mark. 53.
A second down throw for Bridgewater. And it's intercepted at the goal line. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Bridgewater's pass intercepted. The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one, go to the locker room, start over.
Eric Reed, the former LSU Tiger, making the play on the defensive side. They'll try again from the 20 on second and 10.
Stay with your man. 4-7's the mic. 4-7's the mic. Come on, baby. Let's see what you
Final shot before the half from Mahomes. They're going deep for Hill. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Eli Apple. There he goes right side. And he will score. Touchdown, Panthers.
Well, partner, I do know this. If you're a defensive back, you have more chances to make a team now than ever because people are using 5 defensive backs, 6 defensive back packages. Not exclusively, but way more than before. That was a nickel package there, and what a pickoff.
Why is that? Why are they using that more?
Because more people are throwing the ball on earlier downs than ever before. This has become a passing league, and because of that, more defensive backs on the field on most plays.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Super Bowl champs trailing here, but they will get the ball first to begin quarter number 3. Certainly not what they wanted out of the locker room here as they'll start defensively at the 40-yard line. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at the 40. He'll hand this to Williams to start things out. He'll take this from the 40 up to the 45 for a gain of 5.
Williams, the ball.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
2nd down at 5. Again, it's Williams. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. 5 yards on 1st down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on 2nd.
A gain of a yard.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes. And my goodness, another interception. It's Shaq Thompson here with a pick. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. Mahomes now on 1st down. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. Yetur Gross-Matos in there to record the 2nd sack of his young NFL career. 2nd and 16.
Switch up. Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4.
Now a handoff. Here's Williams. And he'll get across midfield and into Carolina territory. Able to pick up a healthy chunk of yards, 7-yard gain, but a tough 3rd and 9 upcoming.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 9.
Check, 47. Hey, defense, left. 47. Mike 47. Oh, yeah.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. He is going to find Hill here. Now he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs 1st down.
1st and 10.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
54. Let's get that ball here. Mike 54. Mike 54. It's just me and you. Kill. 15. Hey, turn it up.
They'll hand it off now. Williams. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another 1st down. It will.
The City Chiefs. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
They stick to the ground game on 1st down. It's Williams. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line.
The tackle made.
Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now Mahomes on the bootleg. Flushed out right. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play, backwards a yard.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though, huh?
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. Hey, it kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, sniff it out, and finish it off.
And that is incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Now a man drafted and then let go by the Panthers, Harrison Butker, for the field goal try. Right hash mark, a 42-yard attempt. Butker's kick here is good. And that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11. So chalk that down as an 8-play drive capped with a field goal.
Yeah, as a friend of mine used to say, they were moving and grooving for a while, but they couldn't keep the momentum going enough to get a touchdown out of it.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he returns this to the 22. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. We'll step aside and get an update when we return to Arrowhead. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively.
Well, sometimes as a running back, you've got to be able to improvise when the hole's not where you expect it to be. But in this case, there wasn't any improvisation that he could do that was going to work. Kind of like if you're trying to be a comedian on open mic night at the Improv and you run into a tough crowd.
And now here is another interception. Picked off here by Anthony Hitchens. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. That is now 5 interceptions that he has thrown in this ball game. If I asked you to speculate what's possibly going on in his head, what would you say?
Well, if he's as mentally strong as I believe he is, he understands that not all of these picks have been his fault. You know, some of the throws, yes, but there have been a good number of them where he hasn't been helped by his own receivers, and they've turned into interceptions. So he knows if he keeps firing, perhaps good things can happen, not just in this game, but especially in later ones.
Tackled by
Yetur Gross Matos there to bring him down.
Pick up a 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 30-yard line.
That's right, baby. They don't want whip. Watch the whip.
They run it again with Williams. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave them with a 3rd and about 4 more for a first. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. To throw, it's Mahomes. And this is caught by Watkins. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Mahomes on target to Watkins for a KC first down. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. We're back now in KC. It's the Chiefs with a football, but with work to do on the scoreboard, they trail as we start quarter number 4. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again, go play action, hit them over the top.
That is caught by Williams. Touchdown, Kansas City. Damian Williams with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Chiefs are able to get this back within a touchdown. as we get set for a big two-point conversion. Here's Mahomes to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Dante Jackson picks it. He's got the lane, and there he goes. Past the 20. And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick two, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way.
Chiefs 16.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And they will watch this one land in the end zone. That'll be a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the second half. They'll need to change that here. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he's taken down, a Chiefs sack. The big money man, Chris Jones, getting in there to bring him to the ground. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
They'll give it up to McCaffrey. And nothing doing here as this time the run maybe gets him back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up.
Play brings up 3rd down.
From the gun, Bridgewater. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. I hate to surrender the football when you're nursing a slim lead, but they're going to have to punt it away. Trust that defense.
It's the right play at this stage of the game as well. You don't need to press it here because you do have that little bit of a cushion, and you count on your D to make it stand up.
A pretty good punt there, but also a nice return of 12 yards. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10.
27-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And it feels like the momentum has shifted. They scored, then their defense forces that last punt. And now a chance to tie the game on this possession. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. Yetur Gross-Matos picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. 2nd and 21, a lot of ground to cover.
Hey, check Mike 21, Mike 21, check Mike 21. You ain't going nowhere. Watch twist, watch twist, watch twist. 15.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. K1 short with a sack. That's 315 pounds of man right there.
Brings up 4th down.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. Going to let one fly for Robinson. And no, it's incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line. So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. They'll try to run with McCaffrey, and he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 5 yards, a good run there, and now second and goal. Able to stay in bounds, so the clock keeps rolling, and this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in, and all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, rake at the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
On the ground, McCaffrey. And he is in. Touchdown, Carolina. Christian McCaffrey with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Panthers add on to their lead. He had the option to hand that football off. I think it's safe to say that he made the right decision. That was a heck of a run.
It certainly was. And when you mentioned the option, most people think the quarterback's not going to keep the ball. You know, in the NFL, that's usually not the recipe for being around too long. So when you do keep it, it often surprises the heck out of a defense.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. Second and 10 now from the 27.
Get in the weight room. Mike 54. Yellow. 54.
Throwing now is Mahomes. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Dante Jackson picks it, and they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line.
At the 46-yard line.
Let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike 53. We got to get the ball. Get the ball.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's going to be met at about the 43.
For Carolina.
A gain of 3, second down.
On the tackle. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
Get him, boys. Get him, boys.
So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. So he got free of 1 tackle but couldn't do a whole lot else. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it. Get the first down. Close it out.
The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. On the sneak, it's Bridgewater. And he will push forward and pick up the first down. That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on 4th.
And there's your dagger right there. I tell you, there's a lot of coaches in the league that would not have gone for it on 4th down. But with a 2-score lead, they roll the dice. get the first down, and that should be enough to salt this one away.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Push him back. Push him back. Hatchet. Check.
The former Gamecock here. This is Mike Davis. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead.
A gain of 14. First down, Carolina.
So this one is over. A victory for Carolina. And, of course, this is a win they're going to hang their hat on. They go on the road and defeat the defending Super Bowl champs.
Partner, they came, they saw, they conquered.
They conquered.
But before all that happened with the